Stephen Gunn at Duncan Aviation. I've been here a little over 10 years now. Started out in our FBO services, then went to airframe, and I'm now in our professional development training department. We want to invest in our team members. It's huge for us to be able to invest in them because if you're a team member at any workplace, company, when people are investing in you, you have a sense of pride. We want to make sure that our team members have that pride here. So when they're being invested in, they keep coming back to work. They're enjoying where they are. So I feel like it makes a huge difference when we're investing into our people, and having an apprenticeship program really sets a great standard for that. Implementing this apprenticeship program, it is really kind of setting that standard for our people when they come in. They're recognizing that we want to elevate our own team members. So the change that we feel is that they come into work, they get to do this great job on these aircraft. So we put out a worldwide logo of Duncan Aviation, and our team members stand behind that. So when we set them up for success with our apprenticeship program, it's really helping to build our own brand.
Hi, I'm Janie, and I'm an airframe tech at Duncan Aviation. The apprenticeship was too good of an opportunity to pass up. I learned perma-swaging, running hydraulic systems, hydraulic sampling, flight control movement, electrical systems, anti-ice, bleed air. Those are things you can't do in a classroom setting, and it's just a wonderful experience, that I never thought I could possibly do in a classroom setting. And just doing that hands-on training and just getting paid to do that is just wonderful.
How you doing? I'm Nick Green. I work at Duncan Aviation. Well, I chose the apprenticeship instead of traditional college route for not only the financial advantage, but the fact that I get to learn hands-on with mechanics that are working on the aircraft daily and currently. Also, I get to know Duncan Aviation, how it works as a whole. Like I get to learn the computer system, the AS400, and how to sell my time. The maintenance manual is a very important thing to learn, and when you get to use it daily, I think you learn it better. What I learn over in the classroom and then bring here, it kind of brings everything together, if you will. Like if I learn it on a computer, I'm not going to really know what it's like to work on the airplane. But to do them both at the same time, the knowledge you gain is exponential. I mean, I'm older. I'm 48 years old, and I started a whole new career. I was a plumber at first, and just doing that same thing every day. Not that you don't out there. It's just so much more it goes into an airplane than you could ever imagine. Now I feel like I'm at home. My only regret is I wish I would have done it 20 years ago. And my opportunities have skyrocketed. There's so many opportunities here at Duncan. I mean, to be able to pick the brains of some of our senior team members alone is priceless.
One of the things that we love about our apprenticeship program is we don't need anybody with experience. We're more than happy to bring somebody straight out of high school, somebody that's been a plumber for 20 plus years, like one of our apprentices now. You don't have to have the experience. So if we can build somebody up with the program itself, the classroom settings is fantastic. It gets you the set standards. And then once we get them out on the floor, they're getting that OJT, that on-the-job training. And that's going to build up those set skills and really get everything set up for success. As a company, we are building these apprentices, these amazing mechanics, so they can come in with that zero experience. By the time they're done, they're a full-fledged airframe mechanic or power plant mechanic or both. And to be able to say we helped them along the way, building somebody up that way is amazing. Now on the other side of that, with the employee seeing them at the end, you see that excitement. They have finished out something that's amazing. And at the same time, they did not have to pay for this. This was a tuition-free. And also, it kind of saved them a bunch of money, and they got paid to go to school with us. So that is, in itself, I feel, extremely beneficial. Reach out to those other companies that already have these apprenticeship programs set up. Ask for the advice, ask for standards of how we should do these kinds of things. Because you're gonna find other companies that have had these apprenticeship programs in place. They're gonna be able to help you and tell you what has worked, what hasn't worked. And realistically, we want to see all the business around us succeed. So reaching out to other companies and finding out what it is that works, what doesn't work, would be extremely beneficial, I believe.